Welcome to Mori episode 65. Damn. I'm here with Provisional Safeguard and Koma. Say
Hi
hi.
guys.
Hi, hello. Glad to be
Sup,
back.
sup. Yeah, it's been a while. Like,
Which
maybe,
episode was I
well,
on? The first one, or
this is
I
like
think
the
it was
early
like
ones, I think, like maybe third or fourth or something like that. It's like been a while.
yeah, 3 years.
Yeah. Apparently, you're doing a job about games, about talking about games for Nvidia
Yeah,
with
AMD and
songs and
Nvidia.
whatnot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talking about different games and different new products that are coming out, and especially working with like their AI section because Copilot PCs are coming out, so I have to talk about those, even though I don't like to talk about them for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I do for my work. Unfortunately, all the other stuff about my work is cool. I just wish I didn't have to talk about the AI studio computers. But it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah. That's what really sells nowadays.
Yeah, I get paid well. I get paid way better than everyone else at work, so
Oh damn!
it's
Even
something.
with the overtime that you don't really get paid for.
Yeah, I don't get paid for overtime, but I still make like I think €2 more an hour than everyone else.
Yeah,
Hmm,
well,
good
you
for
do
you.
something good. So,
Yeah, thank you,
uh,
thank you.
and I don't know. What's your favorite news? I guess that came out. Yeah.
Um, well, that the fact that HP and HyperX are joining, so Omen Computers and HyperX are becoming one brand. So HP is joining into HyperX because no one buys HP computers anymore. So they were like, "Huh, everyone buys HyperX, so let's make HyperX computers." So we're gonna
I
have
only
laptops with the HyperX logo now.
I only know HyperX for the headsets
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
gaming chairs
yeah. So they're gonna
mostly.
be making top of the line OLED displays, and then more keyboards and mice probably, and they're gonna make desktops with Omen because Omen is made owned by HP and HyperX is owned by HP. So they're joining all those three brands together.
But I don't know. I mean, considering how pricey PC gaming has become, I don't know how to feel in regards to this news. Because I mean, for many people, unless they are loaded, I guess, or they need a PC, a full desktop for work or something like that. It's hard to justify the RAM prices and GPU's prices right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
I just sold 64 gigs of DDR5 yesterday. So they
Okay.
they do sell sometimes, not as often as pre-built computers, because it's mostly moms and dads buying a gift for their son. And there's
Uh-huh.
people buying VR headsets and PlayStation 5s. Also, Sony coming out of the PC market now. Sony raising the price of the PlayStation 5 to $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, only the
because
Pro, but the regular model, the digital and the disc one, also got raised by like a few $100. But
gone
it's
are
still selling.
gone are the good old days where stuff usually with time after release gets lower the price. I mean, now everything becomes more expensive as far
Yeah.
as tech goes because the supply chain and everything connected to it, it's fucked. Everything is going to become more expensive.
Yeah, so even what we were told, because I had a briefing with Nvidia, like the reps from United States, like actual head of Nvidia, not the CEO, but the reps. And
Mm-hmm.
same for AMD, Still Series, Logitech, they were all there. TCL was supposed to be there, the Chinese monitor brand. They made TVs before, but now they're making gaming displays. They were supposed to be
Oh,
there, they never showed up, so they got booted off the program because they didn't show up, even though they were supposed to.
Well,
HyperX was there, so HP was there. We were all talking about games and the market for video games and components. So what Nvidia and AMD were telling me, mostly AMD because Nvidia kind of want to keep things secret, but they were also talking about a little bit how the prices are going to just get worse. And Nvidia is one of those people who are inflating the prices. with the AI market, you know. Lenovo was there also, and I asked them about it, and Lenovo is getting their RAM for a bit cheaper because Lenovo is the people who are actually supplying all the other brands with RAM and like other like CPUs and stuff to like the other like you know, HyperX like HP and Asus and stuff like that. Lenovo is always going to be cheaper and better. But most people don't really buy Lenovo products because everyone knows Lenovo for like the office PCs.
Yeah, the ThinkPads, the
Yeah,
business.
ThinkPads. Yeah,
Yeah, but I
Mm.
mean, for Nvidia, I mean, at this point, I don't think that they will care that much about the gaming segment, even though I mean, it's still a portion of their business. But now they are focusing on data centers and AI stuff more than gaming, as far as I can see.
yeah. I
Everyone can
mean,
see.
DLSS is great. It just sucks that they're working with developers to purposely not optimize games so they can sell more DLSS ready graphics cards. That's actually a thing. Unfortunately, they do that. AMD does not do that, but AMD's FSR sucks ass, and that's because they went more into raw performance and they didn't really get into upscaling that much. But now AMD is coming out with a new FSR version, but which should also work. They told me because I asked them because Linus made a bit like the Linus Tech Tips made a video about it, how it might not work on the older like Ryzen or the Radeon cards, the graphics cards. It might not work on those, but they're gonna have an open source version of FSR, like the newer one. It's just gonna be more intensive on the GPU because it doesn't have like the AI cores or whatever, or as much of them at least, like the tops. But Nvidia is still winning on that. AMD is gonna bust their ass because they're coming out with their new AI CPUs, which their integrated graphics are as good as a 4080 or even like a 5060 Ti. Just
Yeah,
integrated CPU graphics, which is insane. It has
AMD
like
has always been ahead of any other company when it comes to APUs. And
yeah,
to be fair, if I
absolutely.
were to get another desktops in the future, I mean, I hope my current rig is going to last me for a few years more. But apart from the fact that nowadays it's more convenient to get a Mac, which is crazy if you think about how things used to be. And if you don't need to game at all, a Mac could be the best option, so long as you don't mind Mac OS. But if I was to get another PC now, I would consider getting just an APU, an AMD APU, instead of getting a graphics card, because the prices are so up there. It's not
Yeah,
worth it.
they're insane. 5090 is going almost for like $4,000 is insane to me. But it will get better. Not for the foreseeable future, maybe in like 3 years.
Yeah.
But DDR4 is going down in price, and it will keep going down in price. DDR5 will just keep rising. So every time we have customers, I always tell them to just buy now. Just buy it now. We have really good deals in our stores. Just buy it now. Like we get stuff directly from AMD and Nvidia and stuff like that. We get them straight from there. Just
Mm.
like just buy them. We have good deals. You will not get the same prices anywhere else. If you do, they're used products. That's the only way you can get cheaper prices than our store. And we have deals constantly because we're constantly switching inventory. So the pre-builds that we have are literally like 400 euro cheaper than if you just build it yourself.
Yeah.
Of course, we have some PCs that are more expensive than if you build it yourself with even used products, but you know that just happens. But you have warranty and stuff like that with our store, so it's just still better.
Yeah. And they don't need to use as many CPUs anymore as they to make their eyes work. They just have other ways to do that nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah, alright, cool. Well, my side, I'm still working at my brewery, and beyond that, I'm like on a service that you can meet people at like a service you can meet people in a city like Amsterdam, for instance. So they reserve like a restaurant for you, and you get to meet some random people and try to talk to that have like somewhat the same interests as you, basically, and just buy for your own drinks and food. Like, bit easier to find people like in one go than do it yourself, I guess, for me then at least. But I don't know. Some people have been doing that for a number of times. Like one guy was even like, he said, "Oh, I can't cook, so I just go out every night." Like, that has to be expensive. I gotta make some good money to be doing that. But oh well. I mean, one girl was a cosplayer back in the day and watched anime and whatnot. So yeah, well, it was fun to talk to. But
That's cool.
yeah, true.
So brewery, what type of brewer? Because I've never heard of this because I haven't been here for a long time.
Yeah, craft brewery. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
local craft brewery in Amsterdam. Like
If
it's
I ever
edge
go to
of
Amsterdam, I'll come there.
Mhm.
If I ever go to Amsterdam again, I'll go there.
Oh yeah, sure. It's it's like it's a small one. We still sell all around the Netherlands, but the market is not that great nowadays because it's like 900 plus other breweries out there, so you have to compete with those. And obviously, thanks to the wars, it's had to be the materials has gone too expensive and tariffs and blah 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 blah. So yeah, that hasn't been fun, fun few years for us.
Yeah.
And less people drinking, obviously, less younger people drinking, but still, I see a lot of drinking. So I don't know, but I will still go to like a plaza or whatnot. I see like a lots of older people drinking, but nobody younger than 65. So it could be true somewhere. So you know. And well, beyond that, like recently heard about this Lego scandal of like $200,000 that has been stolen from a guy. Basically, what happened there was a guy was selling his dad's collection of that was lots of original sets, blah blah.
Yeah, to bricks and minifigs in
Yeah, to bricks and
Oregon.
minifix, tries to
I think it
sell
was
to
in Oregon.
them,
Yeah.
but they said like, "Oh no, it's not." Like they even read on paper that they could use it, but then the money gets back to him, etc., etc., etc. But uh, they didn't go through with that, and they just tried to sell it themselves and put it on the social media and blah 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 blah. And there's like a whole legal battle trying to get it down, trying to get another YouTuber is going to go to the store to get it back and talk to the CEO of the whole company, etc., etc., etc. Nothing is working. Now there was like yesterday or something like that, or today was like a press conference with the police about it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Reckless Ben, the YouTuber.
yeah, him, yeah.
So Bricks and Minifigs stole $200,000 worth of a Lego collection from a dad with cancer and his son. The dad is literally dying in the hospital and wanted to sell. I think he wanted to sell his Lego collection so that his son could have something, But
Yeah.
they kicked them out of the store and they stole the Legos and didn't give them back. Reckless Ben and then the father, who owned the Legos, sued the Bricks and Minifigs and the CEO, won the lawsuit. Then Bricks and Minifigs closed the store to avoid paying them the $200,000 because they closed the store, so they're no longer in
Yeah, yeah, they
business, right?
closed the
So they're
physical
not
store just
liable. Yeah, so
not
they're
to
not
get
liable
the
anymore
money out.
legally. But now, so now you have to do it civilly. Now you have to go into the civil side and you have to actually sue the people. We're like the CEO and the other guy. There's like 2 or 3 people that they're suing right now, or trying to at least. So Reckless Ben is trying to sue them personally, but he can't do that because the cops are constantly lying, or the guys are constantly lying to the police, and you have to actually give the court papers to the CEO and the other people who you're trying to sue. If you're trying to sue civilly, you have to actually hand the papers.
Yeah.
But they don't want the papers, and the cops I think it's like a huge Mormon community. So
Mm.
they're all a part of this Mormon church. Even the cops, even the
Mm.
people who are redacting all the video footage
Ah,
are Mormon.
political
So
friends.
yeah, so they're all friends. Mormon people, they take care of each other, right? We all know this.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's hella corrupt.
Yeah.
So and Reckless Ben, he's been arrested at least 20 times now for doing
Fuck.
nothing illegal. And they searched his car for like 4 hours during the night when he didn't do anything. And apparently their dog sniffed cocaine or something or heroin in his car.
Oh shit.
Which how the fuck does a dog smell heroin in your car when there's no heroin in the car? So they're
Yeah,
just
no, like that's just bullshit, and it's all about Lego. At the end of the day,
Holy
like
crap.
remember with the store, that's like the woman that they signed the contract with got fired. So when they brought up like the papers, like, hey, the money, where the hell is it? I'm like, no, that's null and void because the woman is not there anymore. It's just all us now. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's like it's so fucked. I mean, it's a lot of money, obviously, for some Lego sets, but like,
yeah, it's a lot of
why?
money. And now since they can't get the Legos back and they can't even like sue them personally, they're like, okay, you know what? Whatever. Let's just forget about it. So they're now trying to make a GoFundMe for the people that got stolen from. And
Yeah.
the Oregon police, I think it's Oregon, quote me if I'm wrong. I think it was in Oregon. The police force are trying to arrest Ben because of the GoFundMe, because they're trying to make it into a defamation lawsuit. When it's not defamation, it's not illegal to make a GoFundMe, and you can post any text you want on a GoFundMe, as long as it doesn't have illegal or like false information. But everything, all the information in the GoFundMe, yeah, Kaiser, Oregon. So all the information in the GoFundMe is legitimate because they literally won in court. All their arguments in the GoFundMe were proven in court as well.
Damn.
So it doesn't really make any sense how they're that corrupt. And they even dislocated Reckless Ben's shoulder. And that they tried to like censor the video where he's apparently resisting arrest, but he's not resisting arrest. He's just walking normally. And they grabbed his shoulder and twisted back, so his entire shoulder got dislocated.
Oh shit.
And now Reckless Ben is in Mexico, so he can actually go through with the GoFundMe without being arrested, because there's a warrant for his arrest now in the U.S. So there's a warrant for him so he can get arrested with no bail. So he would have, if he goes back to the U.S., he will go back to jail for at least a month before his court date, because some judge in Oregon, who's probably also Mormon, got rid of his rights for a bail because apparently he's dangerous and a threat to the guy they're trying to sue.
Damn. I mean, I'm like, how can you have like a whole police force that corrupt just to get the money? I'm like, obviously Mormon, but I'm like, it's like
No, it's insane, yeah. Like
shit.
they're like a $400 million company, Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah,
So,
well, like, why did he? That's like chump change. It's like nothing to them in the end of the day. But I guess they can sell for even way more than that. So just go out of their way just to steal somebody's collection, because while they're dying and they don't have money to fight against them because they're way bigger and have the whole police force against them. Like, good Christ.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't want to live in the United States for shit like this. I don't know.
No one does. You think the people living in the U.S. Want to live in the U.S.? I think the only good thing about the U.S. are, like, I don't know, people, but even then, a lot of the people are just horrific. But just the government, the jobs, nothing there is good. The products are whatever, sugar-filled, weird keto shit. Keto shit.
I guess many people, many natives, locals in the United States that are not happy about their life there, finding baffling that people from, let's say, Europe want to move there, and there are many people from Europe that still go there. I mean, people that are like engineers and educated people from Europe.
Because they want to
Still,
move to the US.
they do.
Yeah, well, the US companies pay the most. The US market is I would say, a lot bigger than the European market.
Yes, for many fields, I guess. But of course, part of that amount of money that they get it's like I don't know. The cost of living in the US is much higher, as far as I know.
Yeah,
Like
it is way higher.
healthcare, for example. Geez, it's something that
Permanently
scares.
closed. We stole families' life savings. They sued. We lost by closing the store out of having to pay their family. How the fuck can you put it on your store and just like?
Yeah, one of the CEOs of Bricks and Minifix, or at least this location in Oregon, that the guy that they're trying to sue actually runs a business where where people pay him so that they can make other people who are being sued, so that, like, you should look this up, because he works at a company where they try their best to get out of the situation, like not be sued, like they're trying to evade being sued. So their whole business model is to help people evade being sued. And now what they're doing is evading being sued, so that they don't get charged with anything. They don't have to go to court. Because if they go to court and they get sued and they get handed those court papers, they will lose. And actually, there was a video that the Oregon Police Department redacted, where one of the officers went with Ben's court papers, because Ben was trying to hand them to him, but he's trespassed from the property, so he can't legally go there.
Yeah.
So one of the police officers went to the door in the house with the court papers and was like, "Hey, I can hand these out for you," to him. Apparently, he just said, "No, I don't want the papers." And then the cop went back to the car, was like, "Yeah, he doesn't want the papers, man." That's hella illegal. If a cop gives you the court papers, that means you legally have to take them. It's not like you're just like, "Yeah, not today. I'm tired, man. Just like come back next week." That doesn't work like that. Like, that's not how it works. If you get served court papers, you take them. Even if it's a cop, even if you know the guy, you take them. You legally have to, and then you get into like the whole procedure like continues.
Yeah. Like, what was that store business called that you could sue somebody else to get out of it? What was that called?
It's a CEO. One of their CEOs runs a business where they help people evade being sued, like being served. I don't remember which it was. I saw Ben's video and he talked about it there. But basically, there's 3 guys running this whole thing, and one of them had a company where they help people evade being sued, and that's what they're doing now. So it makes sense. Like, that's what they're doing with Ben. They're evading being sued.
Yeah,
because they're constantly being trespassed. The people trying to hand over their court papers are being trespassed. They're constantly calling the cops with like false accusations and false police reports. So they're illegally calling 911 constantly.
Shit. Christ. I mean, that kind of reminds me of like a sundown town, if you ever heard of that. It's like those small towns that have like all the locals know each other. And if you go beyond and go after sundown there, then if you make trouble or if you just look somebody wrong in the eye, they all gang up on you and you're like, fuck you up or murder you or whatnot. And like, those things are like being gone like since 2013, but you still see missing posters coming up from those places. It's kind of like that. It's just like a whole town, whole place, just one community just gang up on you because you just do something different than the rest doesn't do.
Yeah, so Joshua Johnson is the guy who has that business where they run a business where they help people evade being like having to go to court, basically. Bricks. Joshua Johnson, Mormon Mafia. That's what people are saying, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white guy. It's the bald white guy, I think.
Yeah. Like looking up now.
Yeah, bald white guy. Has his own
Must load.
business. There's a lot of Joshua Johnsons online. It's kind of hard to find the guy.
Wow. Really?
There
Yeah,
it
there's
is.
a lot of them. Mormon, yeah. But he has his own company, or at least works for a company where he consults people on how to evade being served to go to court. So, it makes sense that he knows how to evade Ben so well, with the court papers and stuff.
Yeah. He just has his own thing up to be doing. He's just fuck. Oh well. Different news. Like I know this news for like a couple of weeks, but like it's been up almost a month ago. Like the fourth musketeer has been located, or like the body here in the Netherlands, because like the one that was also in the books are the three musketeers, but the fourth one was also in the books, but it lived in real life in like I would say the 17th century, and died in front of the Dutch city Maastricht, and that has been found in like a village not far from it. He has been buried below a church, but not officially, because they quickly had to bury him before officials could get to him. So, yeah.
Are you talking about Charles Castlemore, the fourth musketeer?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they actually found him now, the body?
Yeah, they probably.
Oh. That's wild. Wasn't it like from the 1600s?
Yeah.
Well, that's insane, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it says they found a 1660 coin and a musket ball resting near the chest. There's a chest near him as well, like near the body. And right now they're transporting going to transport his body back to Paris.
Yeah. That's what they tried to do, but it was like a amateur archaeologist that tried to dig it up, but they had no official business doing it. And he also didn't do the right procedures to be doing it, like going by layer by layer. He just went down immediately. And he also stole a part of a bone and a tooth, I think, just for keepsake, basically. And then he had to
What the
go
heck?
to the police, etc., just to get some attention, basically. He was actually retired originally. And then he just wants to come back because in his work, he never got the recognition of doing all the field work he was doing back in the day. So he wants some recognition for that.
I mean, it makes sense that you want people to know like your achievements and stuff. But that's kind of wild, though. Let me just take like this one tooth with me.
Yeah, basically. Like,
that's like grave robbing. That's quite literally grave robbing.
Yeah, basically. But the authorities also knew about the find, but the guys still want to, have recognition. But it can still be recovered. You still need to go to DNA to really prove it is actually him, or else it's just not a thing. But who knows? It could be him, because it was, everything in that points to it is him, because where it was found, like last time they knew he was there.
So his
And
body was
funnily enough,
found under a church, right?
yeah,
That's
in
cool.
church in Wolder. That's like a few kilometers outside of Maastricht. And Wolder is also the place that my dad grew up in, and he was also in that church when he was still under it. So I don't know, it was a fun coincidence. It's a sleep town. There's like nothing happens. So this is the most interesting thing that happens all year basically. And yeah, so yeah. Here says Western for Three Musketeers, where Alexander Dumas, eventually played by Gene Kelly, and the future Ukraine President Zelensky. Oh, really? The fuck? Zelensky had
Oh.
something to do with the three?
Zelensky. Oh, that's crazy. Wasn't the book The Three Musketeers, right? Talks about it a bit more. So the fourth musketeer, the body that they just found, wasn't actually a musketeer, but he was applying to become one, from what I remember. So he wasn't actually a part of the group yet, but he was supposed to be.
The next best thing, I guess.
Yeah, he was an officer. That's like in the army, and like high ranking officer, and yeah, I'm not that familiar with the books. I just know the news basically. I never read the books, so I wouldn't know particularly. But
yeah, me neither. It's just something. It's like old people common knowledge, right?
Yeah,
It's something you've heard of at least once.
Yeah. That's like Moby Dick, but Moby Dick is a bit more well known, I guess. Like still,
no, like even now, like I mean, even my girlfriend is only 3 years younger than me, and she doesn't know what the fuck Moby Dick is, and was laughing about it. Like, why the fuck is like there was this new game called NT, Neverness to Everness, the the gotcha game that came out, and they have a bookstore called Moby Dick, and she was laughing about it. Like, why is it called Dick? I'm like, bro, that's literally one of the most known books of all time. Like what do you mean?
Classic of literature. So
it's literally a class. It's like I can't.
To some people, it's even the best book ever written, I guess.
Well, it's a psychological book, right?
Yeah. And the most think it's like, oh no, it's this really simple story. No, it goes. It's a bit more dark than you think. I mean,
yeah, it's a surprisingly dark and deep book. Yeah,
inspired by a real story, actually, but yeah.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, it's just about chasing revenge and how revenge is never really, it doesn't like end well. That's kind of like basically the story of Moby Dick.
Yeah, I mean, the author was inspired by an incident with a wedding, I guess, or whales a few years prior, I guess. Or so I heard or seen a video when they talked about it. The real Moby Dick.
Yeah. This was quick news for me. That's actually insane. How was it like the archaeologist that found him, the fourth musketeer? Was he like a new guy, like not really someone well known, like just starting out archaeologist, or?
Let me see how that was.
Like, what was the guy's name? Like, how did they even like find the body under the floor? They were just like, oh, let's just crack the floor open. Like,
I mean, I think he was already found. He got news from it, and then he went to town with it, basically. By doing these illegal digs, basically at the body. Here's the news. La, great. David announced. My career. What's the guy's name again? Let's see.
Josh Valky and Wim Dishkman.
Dishkman. It sounds in English. It sounds.
So Josh Valky was apparently the guy that found him.
Yeah,
St. Peter and Paul Church in the Dutch village of Wolder, near Maastricht. Well, after tiles shifted and broke, to reveal a hidden wall. Further excavation uncovered a tomb beneath where the altar used to stand, containing a 17th century coin, well, 1660, but and a musket ball. DNA testing is currently being conducted.
Yeah.
But I mean, you find a musket fucking ball near a corpse from the actual era of the Three Musketeers, and like, who do you think it is?
I mean, it could be him. It could be some other officer. It's like, it's like Holy Man, for instance, and a relic is being made by him. And like in the Middle Ages, like a lot of people were just duplicating fake ones just to sell them to churches to get a lot of money out of it. So you get a lot of points. Oh no, this is like part of Saint Christopher, Saint Michael, for instance, or Saint Christoph, or Saint, etc., etc., etc. So you have a lot of bones in a lot of different places, and they might just be random people or soldiers or some other randos that just get killed somewhere and just use the bones as like, oh, there's a relic for somebody. So it could be, it's just somebody randomly, but that's more a relic thing than just the actual whole body. So it
Yeah.
could be somebody important and not the guy, but it's like But yeah, and I remember of like the NOS, that's like the local news here, that they interviewed the guy right after he came back from the police, that they were talking to him about being there with like an order of restraint, an order of like have to pay a fee or something like that, and maybe a small go into prison for a short time, or like labor work or something like that. So not too big, not that big of a deal, but oh well, it would be a fun thing, I guess, for like anybody that's interested in this kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah, let me see.
No, it took him a while. Took him long enough to find that body.
They already
found the
had
other bodies way earlier.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. This guy already was being photographed and filmed that he was digging it up for some reason. Why would he left evidence that he did it? But I guess he just wanted the attention, but he did it all wrong. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of thing, but oh well. Yeah. I don't know, like, what other news is there? Like, I didn't find that many things that interests me altogether. Let me see. What was there? Other
The fourth musketeer and that whale were collaborating. Yeah, honestly.
Of course.
Oh, we have people. Yeah, of course they were. Like, one thing that we got to revive him. It was like another guy that was talking to like last week that they could use the DNA of dinosaurs to make new dinosaurs. I'm like, no, you can't. I'm like, fossils don't have the bone anymore. It's just replaced with stone and minerals, so you can't do it anymore. That's why you could use like mammoths to be doing that, because those are just like 1 to 2 million years old at max. So you could do that. DNA doesn't last forever. Like, it's 65 million years ago. Dinosaurs
doesn't last at all. Like, even like bringing back something
in a form, obviously,
the
not the
dodo
original
or any other
animal.
It's the first thing that goes that gets damaged, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm like with DNA, I'm like, the closest you could get to a dinosaur if you get it from a bird. Or like a turkey, because those are the closest relatives to dinosaurs.
Birds are avian
Yeah.
dinosaurs, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
because they lived
dinosaurs.
at the same time period and they have to share the same DNA as dinosaurs. Or maybe a crocodile if you really want to go in the aesthetic, but the majority of dinosaurs did have feathers. So
Birds and crocodilians are more related between themselves than they are to lizards or snakes or
yeah,
other reptilians, because they are part of the same clade, as far as I remember, Archaeosaurus or something like that. And
Yeah.
in, in fact, the embryo of a bird doesn't look that dissimilar to a croc embryo. And when in the first stages of a bird's development within the egg, they have teeth actually before they grow the beak. I mean, before the beak forms,
mm,
which is why they tried to create like a version of a chicken that like doesn't grow the beak. They stopped the developed at that stage, and basically you have a toothed chicken. Somebody has done it. I mean, tried. I mean, it's, as far as I know, it's ethically illegal, maybe um, to go through it and arch the cheek like that. But theoretically, it's possible. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, I
What you
just saw
said
a
is
picture of a chicken with no beak, and it literally just looks like a dinosaur.
yeah.
That's, it's really funny how nothing like in this year, like I think there's been a lot of things happening, but nothing really like sticks to your mind. Like
I guess
obviously a
two
lot of
things.
things, but like especially like in the last like a month or so, like the last 30 days, not that much has happened. A lot of movies have come out, a lot of games are supposed to be coming out. Witcher 3 is getting an expansion, which is kind of insane. Markiplier's Iron Lung movies now on YouTube, and
Yeah, he made a deal because of that, because they can't put their own movies onto YouTube. It has to come from a big studio and then like the normal way that they usually do that. But it can't be like a YouTuber putting their own movie onto YouTube.
yeah, it's
As
not the
like
same as YouTube Studio. There's
yeah,
licensing stuff and shit like
yeah,
that. But and the Backrooms movie with Kane Pixels came out. Supposed to go watch that this weekend. Apparently, it's
yeah.
really
I've seen
good.
already a bunch of people
It's a
talking about it.
Yeah, it's a bit different than what you would think. I mean, A24, so it's obviously going to be a little cringe. But apparently, it's one of their best ones so far, and they do use the handheld camera aesthetic a lot as well. So excited to see that movie. But like, it's insane how as soon as Markiplier made Iron Lung and it was so successful and self-funded, that they wanted to make the Backrooms movie, and now they're also going to be making the animated Bloodborne movie with Jacksepticeye.
Yeah. As a
Yeah,
producer, I talked about it last
as a
time.
producer, yes. Yeah, I was going to ask if you guys talked about it last time, because that's kind of huge news, especially for the Bloodborne fans, since we don't really get anything Bloodborne related. But now we're going to get an animated series, which is, or was it a movie or a series?
It's a series, not a movie.
Series,
it's a 2D movie, 2D series. I mean,
yeah, series.
kind
I'm glad they didn't go with live action. It's going to be 3D and 2D mixed together, from what I remember. So excited to see that. Also, Markiplier wants to become the aggregator for YouTube movies. So you know how you would have to go through a studio or like a licensor or a distributor to get onto YouTube. So and you would have to actually email YouTube back and forth to be able to have your movies be put on YouTube, and you would have to have a lot of money and influence to do that. But now Markiplier is talking with YouTube to be able to become one of those aggregators that YouTubers that have like their own self-funded small film could talk to Markiplier, and through Markiplier have their movies put onto YouTube without having to only talk to a YouTube rep. And you know how notoriously bad YouTube reps are at communicating, because they even fucked up Markiplier's like the thumbnail for his movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. They had like this AI generated thumbnail, I think, like a 16 by 9 thumbnail, and then they messed it up, something like that. Insane. And even talking about AI, YouTube is ruling out a new remix version for YouTube Shorts, where you know how YouTube is technically the same company as Instagram. And you know, in Instagram, when you have a slide of pictures, there's those little dots at the bottom. So YouTube Shorts is going to have those now as well, where if you scroll or swipe to the right, you're going to see an AI remixed version of that short that you watched.
Okay.
Not really sure how I feel about that, when it's going to be like a slop content. You're already watching slop anyways. It's YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
so
it's already half the thing is already just AI. So I'm like, why want you make more AI out of it? So I'm like,
yeah, well, like, I don't know. It's insane. I don't think Google is going to be making that much money from that. I don't know what they're really doing.
No, I mean, YouTube has never been their biggest sell model. Like in the past, I remember that like from YouTube they get the least amount of money. Like it is like wow.
You know, it's you gotta put the AI budget into something, right? Like you gotta show the people like, hey, we're at least doing something with like the water shortage. You know, okay, yeah, we're destroying the earth, but at least, and the prices in the economy, but at least we're making
and people also
remixed
one go.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, yeah. I mean, other bad news, I guess. Like this animator from Madhouse has left, but like it's left, but leaves, but gets 0 yen for it. And he worked on like Nana, One Punch Man,
No Game No Life, Frieren,
Monster, etc., etc., etc. So like, oh, Night Short and Walk On Go. Even Ninja Scroll. Shit,
Technolize.
the wall, right? Your wave was not that great, but Summer Wars, Technolize, X, the fuck?
Yeah, Technolize apparently.
Technolize.
A character designer for Nana is dude. This guy knows ball. Yeah, this guy's been everywhere.
Yeah,
that's insane. Retirement pays 0 yen for basically making millions of people's childhood. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck? I mean, you know, the whole industry there is fucked anyway.
Yeah, this is why people die of overwork.
Yeah.
They have to. Well, there's people running their own restaurants when they're 92. Like,
yeah.
Japan's
the whole industry is just fucked. I mean, they still work on like the cell idea of like you get paid per cell, but I'm like, there's no cells anymore. So you know, they work on like CGI, on like digital.
For frame, I guess they get paid now.
Yeah, I guess, but like that doesn't make that much money. But like, you know, that's
as far as I know, as I knew, being an animator in Japan until a few years ago, very recently, so I don't know if anything has changed over the past couple of years, was brutal. Like, I watched a video, I don't remember from which channel, maybe Paolo from Tokyo or another one, who showed, no, it was probably Asian Boss, now that I think of it, maybe Asian Boss. But basically, they went to this girl, woman who worked as an animator in Japan, and basically she couldn't even afford paying rent, and got helped to get that accommodation. And I don't know. I mean, if I remember correctly, they even helped her to get a new pair of glasses. I don't know. I mean, we got a message from YouTube, maybe.
Yeah, games are coming out, but nobody can afford the hardware to play them. Yeah, unfortunately, like the Lego Batman game, you need an RTX 5080 to run that damn game. It's optimized on PS5. If that makes it better, it's optimized on PS5. Just not optimized on PC.
I mean, they don't even bother to optimize stuff on PC because they think that people will just use frame generation, like
Yeah,
DL,
4x frame generation, 3x the slop frames.
Mm.
Yes, I
And
mean,
like,
the problem is that basically, on the flip side, we get this frame generation technology, but um, like developers don't optimize games like they used to, and as well, like the raw power of newer GPUs is not that great. Like the leap from each generation is not as good as it used to be, maybe because games don't rely as much as brute force compared to. I mean, they do rely on force, but maybe they take account for the fact that people will use this tech, this frame generation tech, to overcome the lack of power gains. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's the idea that some people have.
yeah. But also, recently Unreal Engine 6 came out. But like 5 is only like what, 4 or 5 years old or something like that. Like how
Yeah.
much you can improve in that much time, or just put a shitload of AI slop into it. Like that's the improvement. Like,
Well, that's kind of insane because Lumen lighting is nowhere near as optimized as it should be. They still have a huge LOD problem with Unreal Engine 5, and now they're rolling out Unreal Engine 6. Like, you should probably fix Unreal Engine 5 first. Like, what are we doing? Unreal Engine 4 was supported for way longer than UE5 was, but now since UE5 has such a bad name on it, they want
you
to
want
come
to
out
get
with
rid of it
UE6.
and
Yeah,
just go to 6. Yeah.
yeah, it's like one of those one of your children that you don't like anymore, so you just kind of don't talk about it,
And
and then
just
you have a
kill
new
it and just
child.
go to a new one.
Yeah, then you get a new child, and that's like the prophecy child, and you talk about that only. Rocket League 6 and The Witcher 4 is going to have Unreal Engine 6. Crazy that Rocket League, what, UE3 game or UE4 game is going to have Unreal Engine 6.
I
I don't know how
mean,
that's going to be optimized since everyone loves Rocket League because it runs on basically anything. But what's
yeah.
going to happen to Rocket League now? Like, Rocket League makes so much money. Like, what's going to happen now if it's not optimized? No one's going to play it.
I mean, like when they did a review for 6 and with Rocket League, like there was a whole stadium just full of people that were fans of it. Like it was a small game that I remember when it first came out, but now it's like so big. Like I think there'll still be fans of it, but not particularly because of Unreal Engine 6. They will play it regardless, even if it has that or not. So I don't think they would ever really have a problem with it because it's still that popular. Or they're all paid actors, but I'm like, I don't know.
No, there's that huge scene
Expensive
for
book
Rocket
for
League.
that.
I get people in the store that I work at constantly talking about Rocket League. We get news about Rocket League straight from Nvidia, and even some of my coworkers talk about Rocket League, and they played Rocket League because I was in Stockholm for an onboarding for this company. There was a Rocket League section there for people to just play Rocket League. There's some horror games. Fatal Frame remake came out as well, if you know anything about that. And then the new 007 First Light game came out.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But
I like
apparently
any new.
also the new Elder Scrolls game is supposed to be Unreal Engine 6 as well, possibly.
Okay.
That's all the game news I know right now. Like relevant to this month.
Anything like favorite games? Do you think? Oh, that's actual interesting news, or like just the new news that
Oh,
came
Routine
out
came
now?
out. I don't know if you talked about that in the previous episodes. That Routine came
What
out
came out?
after like what? Oh, Routine.
Routine.
Routine came out after like 12 years of being in development.
No.
The sci-fi game that inspired Alien Isolation.
Oh. No. I know Another game by the same studio as Dead Space made a new game like the Dead and his Android daughter.
Oh,
What's the name
Pragmata.
again? Yeah, Pragmata, that came out. But like, no, okay, looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, I played this game. It's insane. It's only made by 3 people.
Oh, yeah, like an
Yeah,
indie game, but I'm like on a
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
scale.
They got refunded by Raw Fury to make the game from scratch. Oh, Raw
Oh,
Fury sale right now as well. Yeah, so Raw Fury because they I think one of them sold their house or something like that, or they
oh
just
shit.
ran out of money. It was either one. They just ran out of money, and they were just using their own money and having to do freelance work to fund the game so they could continue making the game. But they kept trying for 10 years, couldn't make their goddamn
Mhm.
game at all. Ran out of money completely. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't bother anymore. But then Raw Fury was like, hey, here's a shit ton of money, make the game. And they remade it entirely from scratch in 2 years. Because the art is already there,
Yeah.
you know? And it's
Yeah.
UE5, but it runs better than UE4 games do. Because it's
Oh,
actually
damn.
optimized. So they really know what they're doing. But they had to make it a bit of a smaller game. But it works really well. It's like 6 hours if you want to play it completely through from start to finish.
Mm. Sounds interesting, though. It sounds interesting. I mean,
No, yeah, it's great. It's one of the games that inspired Alien Isolation back when it was
yeah, I
released.
can see it with the rooms. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
Routine was also one of the first games ever to be greenlit on Steam.
oh, really?
There's some info on that. Yeah, 3 people made this game, and one of
Okay.
the first games on Steam ever to be greenlit.
Hmm. Okay.
And people were like kids back when this game got announced, and now a lot of them are married. So
It's weird.
crazy.
I
Even
never
me,
heard
yeah.
about it even, so I'm like,
It's
it's
loved. It's a loved game. I'm just glad that they were able,
it
like
finally
Ruiner Software
came
was
out.
able to finally make it come through. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now with your new job, do you have any money yet to buy some new NEA stuff?
No, my first paycheck comes in on the 25th. But even right now,
Uh,
I'm only working part time. But I'm gonna move
oh,
on to a full time position probably next month because my
uh,
coworker quit randomly. My
uh-huh.
coworker was there for one day, decided,
Oh,
yeah, hell no, I'm not doing this. I don't know why.
too much
They
work.
told
Why?
me they told me that they want to continue doing VTubing, so they didn't have time
Uh,
to work. I'm like, okay, sure. Then why did you even apply, right? Like, if you don't have time, then why do you apply for a job, anyways? If you already
yeah,
have something you make money off of, like streaming.
yeah.
So
I
whatever.
guess extra.
At least I'm gonna get extra money because of him. But
Great.
I make like 16 euros an hour. It's
Mhm.
gonna be 16.5 euros an hour, and then I'm gonna get a full time position. So that's something. And I get game codes all
Pretty
the
quick.
time. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
neat.
yeah. I mean, well, you probably won't get any items from our friend that I shared with you some weeks back.
Oh yeah, him. He hasn't
Mhm.
contacted me at all.
Mm.
I don't know if he even read my message. Honestly, it doesn't say. I mean, I
I
don't
mean, he
use Twitter
already
that much.
said that he didn't have like the majority was already being sold to me and the other guy. So I guess I just, plundered his whole treasure chest already with the good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I still
The
have
blame
one
stuff.
item that
Yeah.
I won from him, so for a really good price. So if that comes through.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah. I mean, maybe if we go to Japan, we could just go to his address and be like, "Hey, you got
Hey,
anything?"
buddy. Like,
Hey,
well,
buddy.
funnily enough, I'm going to Japan now in September, so I could
Oh,
literally
nice.
do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he says okay, then yeah, you could meet up with him and ask him if he has
Yeah.
anything because it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff to have because I don't know what he's gonna do with it. Like
Yeah.
later on in
No.
life.
No, yeah, I mean, he's already pretty old by this point, so, and he just doesn't, like, I don't know. He either has no clue how much is worth online, or he just wants to do me a solid and just sells me for cheap for some fucking reason,
I mean, he's
without
Japanese,
getting
so
money
a
out.
lot of Japanese people don't really understand how things could get pricier as time goes on. Because in Japan, people think, "Oh, it's old stuff; it's going to be cheaper, right?" Even if it's
Yeah,
like if it has more value, like to Western people, they're still going to be like, if I'm selling it in Japan, I'm going to be selling it to a Japanese guy, and we all think it's stupid to pay more when it's an older thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If I paid 200 yen for it, I'm going to sell it for 200 yen, so I'm going to get my money back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I see that also with a lot of proxy sites I'm on. Like all the stuff that I see on Amazon, eBay is like 10 times as expensive than it is in Japan. Even though I still see items being really expensive, like with like this copy of like a a blame page for like sold for like what was it? 3,000 or something like that. Like, and nobody is buying it because, like, who the fuck buys it for that? It's a reproduction. Who the fuck wants to buy it for that fucking high? Especially in
If it's
Japan where
original
they
art,
don't
then
have
yeah.
money.
If it was original art, then yeah, I'm sure. Or if it's like one in the world, sure, maybe. But even then, it's a stretch. Things like
Yeah.
that are not worth that much. Like
No.
everything Nihei has ever done, it has not really hit the mainstream, other than like Tower Dungeon or um,
Sidonia.
Sidonia, yeah. Blame, Biomega, shit like that. Abra, like I mean, like they don't really. They're not that mainstream, right? And they never will be.
No, I mean, yeah, with Blame, it's more like they have a cult following over like the 20 plus years that has been going on. So like in the beginning, not popular at all. Japan didn't care about it. Nie thought by volume two, we're gonna stop with this because it doesn't sell at all. And then he kept continuing, and then he got popular. But then, like in our circles, it got popular. And then after like doing, you know, everything in black for like last 10 years up until Sedona. You want to make everything easier. The plot got easier, way more tropes in it, etc., etc. So, and then it got more the first real thing that got in the mainstream back in the day. Like that
Well, you
was
can also
really
blame his publishers for his change in his art style. Well, maybe not his art style, but at least his stories, because it has to sell more, so it has to cater to the audience in Japan, and also because it
yeah.
just took him way too long to draw in the old art style. So he changed it up to something like, because he used to sketch in that art style a little bit, like later on when he was doing, like before he started Sidonia, he was sketching in that art style that he has now.
Yeah. I mean, well, with his editors, that's funny because when he made Blame, Abra, Biomech, his editors was also really into sci-fi and really liked the stories that he was making. So he actually encouraged him to make those stories. But with Sidonia, he changed around with editors and a different magazine, not Afternoon anymore. So yeah, I guess it was just a joint idea of like he wanted to be more successful. Thus, he changed it up to Sidonia. But at the
Well,
beginning, like if you go to early interviews of Nia, like the editors was really on his side because they gave me with inspirations for him uh, for Blame, like the different novels, for instance, or movies, for instance, because they talked about movies all the time. So that's how they got along so well for so long
yeah,
with
it's like how Hideo Kojima is. You just talk about movies with his staff and other people, and Nihei was talking about movies with his editors. And he switched editors. Yeah, most likely he switched because he wanted to get more popular, make more money. Also, there was this tweet from Nihei back in the day. I don't know if you remember, where he was talking about how his daughter was dissing him
Yeah, I
because
know
he
that one.
didn't make manga as popular as what was it? It was
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's insane. Especially how Attack on Titan was slightly inspired by Nihei's work. Um, I
I
think it was
mean,
Attack on Titan setting wasn't, but how how Nihei won that competition. That's from I remember strictly. I remember that Attack on Titan was inspired by a lot of people, and Nihei was on that list because Nihei won that competition
Oh.
back in the day. So
Yeah,
it inspired
1999.
him to keep making Attack on Titan. It's kind of crazy to hear that from your daughter. Like, hey, without me, Attack on Titan probably might not have become a thing or been influenced as much. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I mean, I don't know how old she was, but I mean, it makes sense that she wouldn't be interested in Blame because it's just not everybody's cup of tea. It's just like that kind of niche that, like, not everybody is gonna like from the get-go, because you have to get to the whole story and you have to reread constantly over and over and over and over to actually get the story, and most people just don't want to do it. They want to have an explanation and they want to like just spoon fed to a majority of the time. That's why Sidonia did so well. And like, I mean, even in Japan I met a few guys that also said like, oh no, I like Sidonia way more than because it's way more easier and way more accessible and way more like less uh less exploratory than Blame or Abra or whatnot, even though the art is like just we all know. So yeah, it's just because it's so easy, it's more spoon fed and people want to do that stuff more than anything with
I mean, it's better than the original art for the one shot of Blame. For one shot of Blame, honestly, to me, it looked pretty ass. Not gonna lie. Some people like it, but I didn't really like it. I still prefer the art style in Blame, and I think maybe Biomega is my favorite. Like I think he just did faces way better, honestly.
But Blam was the first mainstream manga I did.
I mean, well, no, not in the beginning. The beginning was like not popular at all. It's thanks to the cult following over the years that it got popular on its own, but it took a long time to
I
get
mean,
there. But it's not
he,
like
for all we, I mean, he was known more for his backgrounds than the
yeah,
Yeah,
character
Nihei
design.
was
It's
no more
more,
for his background in architecture, other than like not his manga. And then Sidonia kind of skyrocketed in popularity, and then Blame also got more popular because it was his first work, and he actually Blame was popular at first slightly because he won that competition, but it was only like a very small group of people, right?
yeah, it was just like he just won the prize on that, and then
But I mean, the
usually he
magazines
wins all
helped.
the money.
The magazines helped.
Yeah, like, obviously. I mean,
personally,
The
I do like the character design of his latest manga series, like
Tower
Aposyns and Tower Dungeon. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but it's all right as a
I
I
character
mean,
design.
I
yeah,
haven't
but
read
like,
Tower Dungeon. I kind of want to. I'm kind of waiting for it to finish.
well,
Uh,
they
I don't know when.
can be quick.
Was it Kaina? The movie
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
that was pretty good. Um,
I mean,
More
yeah,
mainstream, but
it's
it
it's
was
his
fine.
easiest work to date. It's literally just Mario trying to save the princess, prevent war. That's the whole plot,
Yeah,
basically, in
it's
a
just
nutshell.
Mario. Yeah, it's just Mario.
It's just
But it's just Mario. But no, it was pretty good. I still
it was
think
fun.
Opposim's art style is really cool. Just the entire story of Opposims is insane to me. It's really good. I mean, his storytelling
I
is
mean, yeah.
it
I
has
mean,
improved a
it's.
lot.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, with his comedic tone, with character design, clothes, faces, etc., emotions, really, all improve that than just being blank majority of the time in Blame or in Abra and having no emotions almost at all, or you have no clue what the fuck they're thinking, or the face is just stuck in one emotion, like with Sonic
Yeah,
on in like the second form, just looking all fucking worried all the goddamn time for no
yeah.
reason.
Sonarkaz was like his Russian doll, kind of. It was like Nihei's Russian doll. That's how I would describe it. But I mean, overall, Blame. Albera and Biomega, they were really, well, maybe not Biomega so much. Biomega had slightly more emotion, but Albera
Yeah,
and
more
Blame,
story, yeah, more
yeah,
going
more
on, but
story as
like
well.
just
Yeah,
too compact. Like
Talking
way
Bears,
too many ideas in like 6 volumes, so that wasn't really
yeah. But I
bonus
mean,
to me.
his older work was definitely way more avant-garde than his
Oh yeah,
latest stuff. It's
obviously.
like, I mean, well, thinking about different high-end fashion brands, all the designers know what Blame is because it's so
Yeah,
avant-garde. And it's like every avant-garde designer, like fashion designer, knows architecture. And if you know architecture, you know Blame, right?
yeah.
Like everyone in
Majority of
architecture
them do.
knows who Tsutomu Nihei is. Like, well, maybe
Yeah,
not the new gents, but the older people, they have a lot of respect for Nihei.
yeah. Even though when he did architecture, he was just like a lone job at a construction site of like a group boss, for instance, for like a small group, and he just did some heavy lifting. That's about it. But it brought some inspiration for the actual manga, so you know. But it works, and like I don't know, with Tower Dungeon, it's like at this point it kind of has some plot problems at the moment. Like they also have some systems with rings, like thought rings, they can link up with each other, emotion wise and thought wise. But they use it way too much, and the rules just get changed all the goddamn time with him. And it's just like they also say in the manga, just take him off, let me keep him, let me keep him. I'm like, it's like it just goes on and on and on. It's just a bit gets a bit annoying at this point. But he has not been the best writer in majority of his works. Don't know what to do with some plot points. So he just writes some things in, like in Abba, for instance, he wrote something in like they come around some king's grave and something like that, and they're like, "Who is this king?" No clue. He was just in king, and like, just random plot points they just throw in, or like in this time around, it's just keep on using the same plot line over and over and over, or just let a character die that did have done anything special at all, and all the characters feel so sad he died, etc., etc., etc. Like, why do we need to be feel sad? He hasn't done anything. He hasn't been his
Yeah,
own thing particularly. So it's like, it doesn't really work.
yeah,
And like Juve
exactly.
also gets really horny right now. It's like just constantly thinking about girls all the fucking time now.
Well,
For
that's the Japanese way.
yeah,
Um,
I know, but it's like,
Also, Tower
why?
Dungeon was the volume six, I think, was animated by Studio Keel. Like
Yeah,
when the book came out as a promo, there was an animation by Studio Keel for volume
yeah, yeah,
six.
yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen that. That was really
yeah.
cool. It's kind of insane seeing, especially like Studio Keel animating something by Nihei.
I mean, I thought it would be a forever Polygon with their 3D stuff. So I'm pleasantly surprised that people, other companies done it, trying to do some other animation for Nia stuff. Some people said that like AI is used in it, but it's like then they say everything gets used by AI, and I'm like, yeah, what's the point anymore? Like, you think anything is done by AI?
I mean, I don't think they've used any AI in Tower Dungeon trailers. I mean, it doesn't make really any sense to do that. I mean, you literally have one of the best mangakas ready to make art for you. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Why would you? I mean, like in the past couple of months, like there was like from one show that was used AI for the opening, and then they brought out a second version without AI. So I guess it's get used here and there, but like in the grand majority of things, not yet. And yeah, I don't know. And then he still needs the name like a character that he brings up an awful lot. Like he still doesn't have not have a name. So that's kind of
yeah.
annoying at this point. And like,
I
I don't
mean,
know, he could change background.
The
Or
volume 6 animation is in color, and it was. I don't know if have you specifically seen the volume 6 one? Yeah, this one.
I mean, I'm
This
up to
is
date with the manga because I've been reading it online every month, so I know where they are right now. So, but I have up till volume 3 now in my bookcase. So,
I mean, it would
I
be
still need
insane
to.
seeing Tower Dungeon animated fully in this art style.
Yeah,
Maybe a
no, it's like
studio kill
something I
could do
was
it.
not
Maybe.
expecting. I thought it was just like a moving manga and that's about it. But no, they sure. I mean, it's still not like what I want the whole series to be looking like. It still looks a bit too Ghibli in like the faces or something like that. But hey, it's a good attempt at least. I like the designs for the monsters and the backgrounds. Also, don't look bad at all. So I'm not really complaining about that. So you know,
Yeah, honestly,
maybe something
us
by
Nihei fans,
Madhouse
we
will be
can't
fun.
complain, right? We get
Mm.
some type of animation, we can't complain. I mean, there's that one guy making the whole manga of Blame. At least I think the multiple volumes. I think he's animating right now
Oh.
on Patreon. Excited to see that come out fully, the entire animation.
And it was
Um,
the head atelier or something like that was also getting an animated.
yeah, it's already. I'm already watching it with my girlfriend.
Ah.
Which had Atelier is there's a couple episodes out. I think six. Okay, there's 6 or 7. Yeah, funny. So there's either 6 or 7 episodes right now of which had Atelier that are out.
Mhm.
It's amazing. I don't know why people are review bombing the latest episode though. Yeah, Doro Hetero season 2. Excited. There's already like half of the season is out already. You can watch
Oh
it.
no, the whole thing is now done.
Oh, the whole thing is done.
Yeah,
Nice.
last
I'm
week it was
definitely gonna watch that
done.
right now, or not right now, but later today
I mean,
maybe
good.
I'll start watching it, or maybe I'll get my girlfriend into watching the first season because it's
Oh
definitely
yeah, no,
it's one of
it's
my
like
one of my favorites. I mean, my girlfriend loves Code Geass and stuff like that, so maybe she'll like or hetero.
I mean, yeah, that's a bit more, weird. I guess it's it's not something you would recommend to everybody, but like, man, it's a fun ride. I mean, I've watched like every week the episodes, and it's like, man, with Natsuki, I'm still sad, even though I read the manga like 2 times. But I'm like, like,
Yeah,
it's a pity, but
that's sad.
it's great though. Like I got more used to the 3D in it. Like with season 1, I thought like, why did they do that? Like it could be 2D, etc., etc., etc. But it works in the end.
That
So
weirdly reminded me of High School of the Dead for some reason. Just
maybe the
randomly.
last scene or something like
No,
that.
no, just randomly that came to my mind because you said something about just unfortunately. I was like, wait, do you have any like do you remember at all what happened to their studio? Like why they had to end High School of the Dead so abruptly? Because
Oh, High School did.
the
Oh yeah,
writer
yeah, yeah.
High School of the
The
Dead because
manga
the
got
designer
hiatus.
or one of them died.
And
The
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he
the
died.
later on
director
he died,
died.
but the anime was like stopped like years before that, and then the manga couldn't continue, so it just completely died altogether.
Yeah, they were supposed to make or continue this first season into I think even more episodes, but the director died because of I think he died
Oh,
in
the wreck.
the flooding or like before that because at least their studio was also flooded.
From 2011.
Yeah, they lost basically everything,
Well,
so that
damn. Good.
closed as well, from what I remember.
I guess. Okay.
They would have continued, but I mean, yeah, the manga also is. It wasn't even that good, honestly. The manga, the anime to me was better, but
I mean, I don't know. I've seen like now the manga of like being in a master edition and then hardcover. I'm like, why this manga? Like from everything you could ever do, like why that? You could have made Blaine in hardcover, but no, we can't have good things in here.
no,
We
we
need to have
can't.
softcover. It's a pity, honestly. And this time around for Dora we got just one opening, except for like season 1 that just had every episode one opening, and this is an ONA, like it's made for internet distribution, but they still release every episode per week, except the first 3 episodes that they released on April 1 altogether. Luckily, not the whole series, or else the hype would be gone immediately. But I would have wished that they just kept week to week than just the first 3 episodes one go, because then we had 3 weeks extra. You have 3 more weeks to watch it, watch the whole thing. But I don't know. I mean, I already
Not
knew.
well, yeah. 9/11 said, "Mark my words, Provisional. It's gonna have a sci-fi twist." The way it's set up like a game makes me think it's some sort of simulation. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there now it's highlighted. Yeah, maybe it will be. Honestly, yeah. I haven't read Tower Dungeon, but I will as soon as it's completely out because I want to read it within like one weekend. That's kind of what I did with Blame 2 and Sidonia and all the other manga. I mean, even Opposims I haven't read completely because I just want to own it first physically and then I'll read it completely. So I'm gonna have to read Opposims first, then Kaina. I want to read the book he made for that, and then I want to read Tower Dungeon. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
I
I just
mean,
haven't had time, man. Honestly, I haven't even had time to
with your new
watch
job
it.
and all.
Yeah, even just without just studying and stuff, like I haven't even had time to watch any anime really. Even last year, I didn't have any time. I haven't even been able to watch Frieren completely.
Damn, I haven't watched it anyway, and so
I've read the manga more, so it's like
yeah.
I'm already caught up technically, but I still want to watch the anime.
But wait, Martin believed me when I told him kind of a sci-fi. The way it's set up like a game makes me think it's some sort of simulation. Sounds like cue ball almost, but like, I mean, it could be him, but I don't know. Like, kind of sci-fi. I'm like, kind of obviously was kind of sci-fi. Like, I know that. I'm like, it's more like with Tower Dungeon is gonna be sci-fi at the end. So it's like some plot twist in there. But kind of was obvious that it would be sci-fi. Not particularly that it would be a thing. I mean, there was like in kinda there was the thing that like what is the small hemisphere that's around the whole planet that you can walk on? Like, well, what's the deal with that? And like, how is it related to Toho and how is it? But the movie got around that. I mean, you can just skip the whole series and just watch the movie, and then you have the whole spiel basically. And
Well, that's the
basically
same with Blame, right? But I mean, Blame even like you're missing so much if you're not reading the manga. You're not getting the actual ending. I mean, the movie is a spin-off anyways. But it was just made more mainstream. And even the ending of the movie was kind of like a cliffhanger. Like you don't know what happened to Killy. But
I mean, we can't guess, but
you can guess. It's just gonna keep walking like Subaru with
obviously.
the stairs now. That
You
new
just
game,
shoot something. I'm like, oh well, next turn, I guess. So like, it's like every know it all. You know.
Also, ReZero, new season.
Oh
in the
Still,
tower.
I need to watch season 3. It's been like, I watched season 1 and 2, and then like I just didn't get to 3 for some goddamn reason. I don't know why.
I'm gonna watch that from the start or the beginning with my girlfriend now, because we watch anime like every weekend. So I think the new season of ReZero is gonna be out completely by then. I mean, we still have to watch Claymore. Also,
nice.
I'm buying Claymore right now, the entire manga. I'm
Whole
trying to
set.
buy it right now. Yeah, whole
It's
set.
one of the first manga series. I mean, not the first among the very first, but I've read it many years ago and also watched the manga, the anime. Great series.
Yeah, it's great. New Gits trailer. Oh, you mean Guts? Or
Oh, Gits, Ghost in the
Gits?
Shell trailer.
Oh, Ghost in the
new,
Shell.
trailer in there,
Ghost in the Shell, yeah. That's crazy, yeah. I haven't heard much about the new Ghost in the Shell, but it's made by Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah. No, it's by Science Saru this time around.
Oh, okay.
And like it really looks like the same as the manga. They really tried to have the style and the whole, how the characters were in the manga. Not that I've read it, but it's a bit different than the 1995 movie. So, you know, like all the versions that came after it. So, and we'll see if it gets anywhere good. So it would be supposed to release like next month or something like that, or in July. I don't really remember. I mean, it's 7/7, so yeah, that's pretty soon.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, new Ghost in the Shell, and it's like really retro style too. That's nice.
Yeah.
And
Just
new Evangelion, right? I don't know if you talked about that already.
oh yeah. New Evangelion series. Yeah. And
Do we need one?
and
No, we don't need a new one. We're already traumatized.
no,
We don't need more. Okay, fan service
no.
moment.
And funnily enough, like the 30 year anniversary short that they made for it, that then they send out emails with takedowns, DMCTA takedowns for like different YouTube channels, etc. And then they leaked their own goddamn short in it, like the whole 1080p 4K version of it in their own emails where they're saying that it's copyrighted. So I'm like, how the fuck do you just, put your own copyrighted material into the thing? Except it was like done on purpose just to get the word out and more attention for it. But because the whole thing was just for a festival one time in Japan, in Osaka or something like that, it would be revealing. But yeah, I don't know. It was pretty fun. But like, why? I mean, just release it. Why is just this background way to be doing it? I guess there was some people that like in the studio like, I just need to see the light of day. Like, somebody needs to see it, and just one time event for like the 30th anniversary, and just leaked it in the emails themselves. I'm like,
That's
those
insane.
people not buying that kind of shit.
Well, sucks to be them, but I'm glad it's
Yeah.
that's out. Yeah, I'm glad people were able to see it.
Yeah. I mean, and oh yeah, season 3 for Dora is also being announced already. That's
That's
gonna
great.
come in like 2 years.
That's awesome. I'm
Mm.
so glad because Door Hetero fans really they wanted that second season. Now they're getting a third
Yeah, for
season, which
6 years
is
already.
yeah, it's been a while. I still remember watching it through Netflix when it came out. It's so good, honestly. Even though it's 3D, yeah, whatever, but it works. It actually does work really well for Door Hetero.
Yeah. It was getting used to in season 1, but like after that, I'm like, yeah, the action is great, music is great, the characters are like themselves, like with the the battle with Shin and Noi faces the cross eyes in like later episodes, and obviously in the manga, and like and it gets on the level of like how weird it is. Although it's kind of funny to me that the whole show is like, oh yeah, blood, gore, dismemberment, other types of shit. That's okay, but nipples, no, can't show that. Like then it has to be 18 plus. I'm like, what does it matter if you show blood, gore, and whatnot, and then no nips? So you just see characters walking around with no nips. It looks weird, and then just put a sunbeam over them or something like that. So I'm like, at least they have something down there, so it makes sense. I'm like, yeah, sure, kids. But I'm like, what kids is gonna watch a show like this? So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's usually a bit weird, but like that's been a trend for like I don't know, a couple of years or something like that. At this point, that people just don't draw or put the nips on anything for like any character of
Yeah.
any show, but I don't know, it's a pet peeve of mine because it's like, in the manga it's like all over. Like it doesn't matter what what situation it is, it's always there. But it's just manga. I guess you can get away with stuff like that easier than you could get away with in anime nowadays. So but yeah,
Yeah, books are less censored than animated media.
yeah. And also, a lot of hentai also gets turned into anime just to make some money. I'm like, yeah, how do you want to make a plot out of it if it's just sex? It's not really gonna do much for you, or you need to put a shitload of comedy in it. But I'm like, I don't know if how you want to sell that, just an anime version of without the obvious thing in it. It's like, I don't know, from stuff that I recognize for some other reason, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Mm.
All right. Other than that, I don't have any other news. Other than like the biggest ones are probably that Lego one, and then Markiplier, Iron Lung movie, and then the new anime that's coming out, which had a trailer. You should watch it. You can wait for the new episodes to come out, but I think so far it's been great. ReZero been great. One Piece,
Fire game?
ReZero
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
been
yeah,
great.
yeah. Like,
And then One Piece apparently is still ongoing and apparently still
obviously.
good. They're review bombing positively. They're botting the reviews for um, One Piece right now, as always.
Oh. Okay. Of course they do. And also Liar Game. That's also an old manga that has turned into an anime. I'm kind of interested for that.
That's an old manga.
Yeah, and that got recently put into an anime. It's still going, by the way. It's like an episode 8 or something like that. I still need to catch up with that, but I'm like, I don't know. It looked good so far, like what I've seen. Let me see. Trailer.
Oh, that's crazy. It's a 2005 manga, right? From what I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah. It's pretty old. So it's like maybe because it's anniversary stuff or something like that that they did it, or I don't know why it gets that late. It gets to be in anime
Oh well,
adaptation.
it ended in 2015,
Oh, that long. Damn.
and it had
Okay.
a anime series in 2007, or a
Oh,
Japanese television series.
live action one. Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, live action, and then they had a season 2 of the live action, which is actually pretty great. I've seen the first season of Liar Game, the drama. It's actually not bad, at least not to me. Maybe I'm just biased. I don't know, but it was pretty good. I don't really usually um, manga or anime that's made into a live action. That's why I like that Jacksepticeye is not doing Bloodborne live action. That would just be
Great.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but well, there was a movie that's heavily inspired by that Bloodborne really looked after. Like was Brotherhood of the Wolf, a French movie
Yeah.
that has like all
Yeah.
the trench coat, the whole spiel with like
And the
the
same
head.
hats, yeah.
And I don't know. Have you watched Apocalypse Hotel?
No.
And that's also really great. It's like some androids that try to look after an hotel and just kept on going with new guests, and sometimes it gets pretty crazy, and time also doesn't really matter because it can be 100 years, it can be 15 years in the future, and everything is still the same because they're androids. But there's also like the notion of like they can break down and just get less and less functional through the thing. But like it's pretty fun. It's like pretty fun watching in general.
There's one anime that I wish we got more stuff from. Death Parade.
Death Bread, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that would have worked because the magic would just lose if you just made more and more and more out of it than just that one season out of it. If you went one beyond that, I mean, some people theorizing that the butler, the guy had to come from the purgatory to save the heroine from some fate or something like that. Or
Yeah.
something like that. When she was reborn or something like that. And like, I don't know. It seems like it just loses interest altogether. The magic of the first season. But like, anime is also pretty old. It's like 10 years old at this point or something like that.
Yeah.
Like 2015.
It's really old, like 2014 or 2016, somewhere in between that. But it's
Yeah.
such a. I mean, why is Sword Art Online getting more anime? You know?
Because it's popular. Because kids like games. They want to be stuck in a game too. So,
Yeah,
bingo,
just
you
like me
get
when
it.
I was younger. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, it's just a kid's dream. It's like oh yeah, there was also like news for Isekai that's like literally killing the industry right now. What Kodansha said, like in their own survey, they said like last year, like they lost like $1 billion or something like that. Like
Well,
it's like
I love
constant.
isekai slop. Honestly, I think it's really fun. I don't know. It's just stupid animes that you don't
I
like.
mean, yeah,
Small budget, but they're so fun to watch. That's why it's so good. It's just like the same main character all the time. It's always a loser guy who just wants women,
yeah,
doesn't know how to
or
talk to
it's a
them.
fucking vending machine, or
Yeah,
like
it's a
guys
vending
nude,
machine. Yeah,
or
or it's a
At
guy
some
with an
point,
iPhone.
at
yeah,
some point you have
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
draw the line, because when too much is too much, it's too much.
I like too much. I like my
You
cringe.
like your stupid anime, you turn off your brain and just watch the nonsense, basically.
Yeah, that's why I liked Psyche K so much because it's so dumb and you could just I was put that on as background
And
noise
all
when I
of
was
those
cleaning.
isekai anime series or isekai series are mostly like RM shit, like when the protagonist gets all the girls in a way or another. Like,
Well,
Like Macedonia.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like I can get with like dumb slop anime that you want to watch that over and over and over and over, or like you want to watch something stupid like an OVA from the '90s. Like also so many are just so fucking stupid. You just want to turn your brain off and watch something. And like with Sword of the Line, I don't know. They're not really like there are no stakes because the characters are just gonna survive. Because they're like, what's the point in watching that for goddamn effort just to know like, oh, they're all gonna survive. Like, yeah, great. We saw that already with like season one that the whole farce about you die in the game, you die in real life was just bullshit. You just get back in the real world if you just die. So like, I don't know. It's just dumb. And Tiny
Yeah.
Evil still keeps on going.
Well, I also used to really like To Love Ru when I was younger, so I can't
Ah,
really.
we all did love
culture. Yeah,
to love.
yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot was something. Yeah.
I really
There were
like
some funny
Darkness.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I read the manga for like a long time, just the whole thing, until Darkness somewhere, like, I don't know,
I
pretty
got better
far.
at English while reading To Love Ru back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
You can guess that my English sucks because of that.
And Super Sonico.
Super Sonico. What was that again?
It's
It's
another,
a pink-haired girl with headphones.
yeah,
Old
yeah, yeah. It's
anime.
a
Oh,
pretty
that
old
one.
series actually.
Oh, Super
Sonico.
Son.
Sonico. No, yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
yeah.
bunch of anime
Fake.
figures from her. To Love Ru is also big. Just even now, To Love Ru is getting even more popular because of the old anime figures and
Yeah,
TikTok.
no, I can guess why. And I still see him in anime conventions, still being sold. Like everything in bikini or having nothing at all. It's like I still see that
No,
from
yeah,
time.
because To Love Ru figurines, they're still making them, and they're making them with like the soft textures too, like the boobs and the thighs have soft
Of
touch
course they
textures. Yeah,
do.
it's insane.
Of
Yeah,
course they do. I'm like, like, and since then
Mm,
it got more and more erotic with newer animes. It's like one anime is just literally a whole classroom, and it's literally an anime. A whole classroom is just fucking each other. The whole thing. You see the whole shebang, but you don't see the genitalia. That's where they draw the line. But like from that point on, you can't go any further. If you're like, oh, we can have sex, but no, you can show genitalia. I'm like, you can't get any further. Else it's just hentai. Like it's like you can't get any further than that. We found our fucking niche with that. And
Yeah.
with Easy Guy, it's like I don't know, like Konosuba. I still watch that. I still find it fun.
Yeah, season 4 of Konosuba is announced later this year, and they're gonna have a
Yeah.
10th anniversary event in Yokohama,
Ooh.
and then one in
Go there.
Akihabara in autumn.
Ah, okay. Maybe in September. Maybe you can see that. Huh.
Yeah,
That'd
you
be fun.
might be able to. Yeah. Then new audio drama is probably already. Well, it's gonna be this winter. It's a story by the author, a new
Eh.
story. It's an audio drama, whatever. We don't
Oh,
care.
I'm not particularly interested in that in audio drama, so I'll just have it for.
Oh,
Yokohama.
new Gate anime. New season of Gate.
Oh,
They're gonna be on a boat now.
of course.
And
Yeah,
it was funded by this AI crypto company.
bruh. Why?
Yeah, Gate 2 Tides of Conflict. They had like this Japanese AI crypto company. Like
Okay.
I don't
that's so
know.
weird. Oh,
I don't know if it's gonna be good, and I hope so. But it's still produced by
Yeah.
Studio M2, so
uh-huh. Okay, I mean that's something I don't want. Like I don't know. I don't know if I would watch that. I'm not particularly. I've never been interested in the Gate franchise. It's been going on for so long since 2006 or something like that when it first came out.
yeah.
But you know.
But not a lot of news from like even this year, honestly. It's just stuff we don't really want to talk about, right? It's just sad news mostly. Not like
Yeah,
I think
no.
later on we're gonna get a lot more stuff, but now like the world has been kind of quiet, especially with the good news. The other stuff, yeah, what fucking. There was a goat or a cow, no, albino cow, who was going to be sacrificed in India, but then the government of India was like, "Nah, don't do that because it looks like Donald Trump."
What?
And they were yeah, it's a real thing, and they were scared that Donald Trump's going to get angry at India if they killed a
Why
cow
would
that looks like
Trump
Donald
care
Trump.
about a cow? Plus, cows are holy there, so why the fuck would they kill a cow?
If it wasn't about killing a cow, which is something that I don't like, I would say, okay, kill it.
Yeah,
So
it's an albino cow with the hair of Donald Trump.
Bruh. I mean, what's the difference, honestly? That's like, I don't know. That's pretty fucking stupid. I'm like, oh well, the author of like, what was it again? Fucking Brotherhood says a new anime, Yomi no Tsugai. Manga's been going on for a while, so
That's interesting.
yeah, it's more like a battle anime this time around, but I don't know.
Yu Yu Senki too. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's season 2. I'm like, but that was not that popular. I'm like, I watched season 1, but I'm like, I was not like over the moon for it. I remember there was a movie for it, but it's like not particularly fucking interesting. Bleach getting more stuff. Obviously, they need to finish that story once for all at some
Well,
point.
Bleach is good though, so we
Yeah,
don't
okay,
mind
yeah.
Bleach.
It's the big 3. Like we all
Yeah.
know it. It's like,
I think Gintama's still getting more episodes.
I mean, that was already stopped though. It's mostly like spin-off stuff at this point, I thought. Oh, spoken with you behind the supermarket. Yeah, I really like that manga. It was like pretty cute for like an adult story.
Yeah, also
Smoking.
the fucking cat girl smoking on a balcony anime. I don't know what that was. Like a
Ah, yeah.
depressed cat girl.
Yeah.
Cat girl smoking anime. I want to watch that as well. And smoking behind the supermarket. I've never read the manga. Maybe I should. But I kind of just want to watch the anime. It kind of reminds me of Call of the Night a little bit.
I mean,
Still haven't finished the second season of that one, but it was kind of a weird anime to begin with, so it kind of just ticked me off a little bit.
mhm.
I mean, I'm like honestly, I'm excited for that one. And Ghost in the Shell as well,
Yeah,
and
I want to
ReZero.
watch that one next up, or probably finish like what was the other anime called? Fucking Grand Blue. I still want to finish that from like last year, but it's
Yeah,
summer again, so I can do that now.
I actually
And
have a
also,
have a
yeah,
project coming up of mine where I'm going through literally every single anime that has ever been released and just
oh,
checking out everything that I could remember if I've seen this and just rewatch all of them.
okay, it's gonna be
And
a
then,
long.
yeah, it's gonna be a long list
Good
of
luck
like,
with that.
yeah, I'm gonna be going through 1997 all the way to 2026.
Oh, you
So
only watched that far back, huh?
yeah, not much from before that. I mean, some stuff, but that's not
Provisional.
what I mostly watched. Like the most anime I've watched was from like 1999 all the way to 2016. That those are
Uh,
like the periods, like 1999, some from 1997, 2002, and then 2006, then 2010,
Mhm.
2013, and then 2015 and 16. That's when I those are like the dates. Like most anime that I've watched are from those years.
yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, that's a that's a hefty thing. I just do it with like Kaboom Anime nowadays. In Amsterdam, they have a festival that they show 6 movies per year, 2 times 6 per season per year. So I watch those on like the big screen in high resolution. So Angels I could watch in the cinema. Akira, they're gonna be in the cinemas. Like
Yeah,
that's
Akira. I watched Angel's Egg as well, the new remaster. That was amazing. I watched it with my girlfriend in the cinema. There was like no one there. We were the only ones
the fuck.
watching it. Kind of reminded me of the one stop motion sci-fi. If you remember, with the puppets. Was it Junk? No, it was something something egg. No,
Oh,
no,
Angelic.
Junkhead. No, Junkhead.
Junkhead. Oh, Junkhead.
Junkhead.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched that.
Um,
I watched it
yeah, I
online and
watched that in
everything.
the movies when it came out in the EU. I watched that in the
Yeah.
cinema, and there was like one other person with me. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's not, and that's also really inspired by Blame. Like the directors are a big fan of Blame.
yeah, I mean, it's a given. They're really similar.
Mm-hmm. But I'm like, it's not as popular as like something like Akira, so that's not gonna get a lot of people. And the second movie is already out in Japan, Junk World, but it still need to get online somehow. So hopefully I can watch that pretty soon.
Yeah, I
And
want to
also,
watch
oh yeah,
that. That's
Virgin Punk. You also need to watch that. Like, it's a lot of good animation in that one. Lots of good action. It's the same by Kite. The same
Oh, great.
character
Mezzo
design.
Forte.
Yeah, that's also now out online because it's put on Blu-ray. So
Junk
yeah,
World.
I can. Hmm?
Yeah, Junk World is on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, really? The whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, it might be someone just uh, uploaded
Filming
2 months
the cinema or
ago.
something like that.
No, they
Yeah.
actually have a digital version of it.
Oh, okay. I need to see that and all too soon. Okay,
That's
that might be cool.
why. Um, Aniplex, I think. That's who who distributed the film. So it
Okay.
might be on
Not
Netflix
available
in
here.
Japan. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it could be. Maybe. Yeah, it could be somewhere online at this point. I mean, oh yeah, for the cat anime, I also remembered some guy saying like they shoot up heroin at some point. But like, I don't think they would find that a good idea in anime. So I don't think that's.
I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna show illegal activity in anime.
No, I mean, smoking in anime is already kind of rare sometimes. So
Unless
especially
it's Cowboy
nowadays.
Bebop.
Yeah, but it's 1998, so you
Yeah.
know that's like more than 20
Or
years ago.
Monster, or
Monster, yeah, okay, 2006. I think. I mean, yeah, there's a couple obviously with like the cool characters smoking, but
there's not much.
you know, it just doesn't happen that much. I don't know. Is there anything else, or was just this it? Hmm. Steel Ball Run, blah blah blah. Also watched Soul Leveling and nice action, but beyond that, story not particularly interesting. Action was good, but that's about it. But sometimes you want to watch something for that. So yeah.
I'm actually rewatching Soul Eater right now.
Ah, okay.
It's been getting a lot more popular on TikTok. I don't know why. Same with Blame. Blame is getting a lot of people who don't really know what it is, and they just put Killy as their profile picture.
Yeah.
That's been happening for a couple years now, but now it's even bigger. Still pissed off that people are getting into Blame, because I want to keep buying the stuff that goes on your card. You know, like stop, like.
You got to move on with that, bro. And like, I already have it for like 10 years, so you should really move it.
I gotta move on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm addicted. It's like a heroin addiction for me.
I mean, not move on. I mean, like, move on with buying, or else you're missing out for like years at this point.
No. It's, it is what it is. My entire house is nothing but Blame merch at this point.
Like it should be.
Yeah.
My mind is also on its way, but
that's why I don't have any money to buy other physical manga.
and that's why you wanted my guy to get some for a good price.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I have to pay hundreds of dollars for a mag that cost them like $1.
Yeah, no, that's. I bought it I bought it from him like for original price, like with afternoon with blame covers, like 480 yen. But that's nothing, and those things go for like 300, 400 easily. It's like the fuck. It's just like like even with shipping, that's like nothing. But
That's nothing.
Oh yeah, and Tank Chair is also getting an anime. So like I'm excited for that. I mean, I was pretty far in the manga for that. Kind of as also a Blame fan, by the way.
That's the author of Tank Chair.
Yeah.
Manabu Yashiro.
Yeah. He made some fan art for Blame like recently, like maybe last week or the week before that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's also done by Polygon Pictures. Yeah, it's all by Polygon.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, he made a Sanakon illustration 19 weeks ago.
Yeah, and Keely also did Keely not long ago. Trailers. Let me see. History. Oh, there's just a manga thing now. That's not what I want. Thanks, Chair. No, it's still in my bank. Where's the check? Come on. Thanks, Chair. Bingo, that's it. Make this like our last thing, and then we're probably at our 2-hour mark. Yeah, we literally are. So, you stayed longer than I would think.
Yeah, I was supposed to go outside, but I don't know. wanted to talk more about stuff.
Yeah, sure, why not? At least we got somebody else than just us three or two. The last couple of
Two
weeks.
hours at
Yeah.
least.
So I'm usually just so busy. I rarely get time for even my own things. Like even, you're busy when you can't even watch anime. You know.
Yeah, no, no, it's pretty goddamn busy. I'm like, I'm not really not busy to watch anime anymore, so like, I'm happy with that. So,
Oh, I will be getting
watch
more
more.
time later on. It's just studying and working at the same time, and then
Yeah,
possibly getting a full time position, and then studying as well on top of that is like it's a
yeah,
lot. But my studies are almost fully done. But I'm still gonna be working. But
oh,
because
nice.
I'm working weekends right now. But
Mm-hmm.
at least Monday until Wednesday, I'm free. So it's like 3 days I can watch anime. Otherwise, I'm just so tired that I'll just right after work. I get home at like 7 or 8 p.m. and I'm just so tired.
Yeah,
I don't want to do anything. I just want to eat food, um,
sleep.
and just sleep. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Maybe
Mm,
watch like a couple YouTube videos that I've
and
missed,
that's about it. Yeah,
and that's about it. Yeah. But it's fine because the weekends I get paid more.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. I mean, that's nice. We also hate it, like working the weekends because you don't have any time for anything else. So, but oh
Yeah,
well.
that's the only bad thing about it. Like everyone else gets off on the weekend, and still have to work. But it makes sense because that's when we get the most customers is the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. But still, like I'd rather be home,
Mm,
watching anime, and then doing
yeah.
overtime work on the weekends is also not fun.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can imagine that, but maybe with like if you get the position, you don't have to do the weekend anymore or something like that. Hopefully, and you have some more of
Well,
a
I can
life.
still I don't mind. I can still do like Saturday and Friday, but I wish Sunday at least would be free.
Yeah. I can guess it. But oh well. Right, I guess we're at our 2 hour mark. So yeah. I mean, well, that was the podcast for this episode, and we'll see you in like 2 weeks or whenever whoever can be there on there. And
Yeah, I'll try my best to possibly be there and gather some
yeah.
news, especially from because I still have like contact for some Nvidia and AMD people, so I could ask them some questions and be like, hey guys,
Would be handy.
this is what they told me. I could maybe do that. I'll have to see.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Which is
hey.
pretty. I signed an NDA and a couple of stuff that I literally cannot talk about, but I'll try to like keep it on the DL and just like try to get some information off of them on stuff that's coming out. Like
Sure,
how
why
we were
not?
talking about MacBooks before, and the MacBook Neo is pretty crazy. And Apple is coming out with a new update on almost every single MacBook where that AMD told me about. So if you have an old MacBook, don't sell it. It will get better. There's going to be software updates on Mac that are going to make it way better.
Okay. Even the 10-year-old
Especially,
one that I have.
yeah, especially even with 3D art, 3D. You know how 3D software doesn't really run well on Mac? They're going to fix that later on, probably
Oh,
later this
yeah.
year. So if you have an old
Would be
Mac,
nice.
don't sell it yet.
Okay.
Wait until next year. If they don't come out with the software updates, just sell your Mac.
Okay. It would be nice because mine is still on stuck on 12 or something like that. That's from 10 years ago.
But yours is an Intel Mac. I guess this is valid only for all the M.
It might only be for M series. I don't know
Yeah.
yet. They didn't tell me much because even Apple
Mm,
themselves are still figuring it out. But
mm,
I think it's only for M series. It might be for even the way older MacBooks, like the Intel ones, maybe. But don't quote me on that.
mm. Yeah.
At least for the M series. I have an
Yeah.
M
I mean,
series,
I got a
so
Mac
I don't really need
Pro
an upgrade.
Vita, something like that. What was it again? But yeah, I mean, would be cool. But oh, we'll see. Well, see you next time. Bye
All right,
bye.
thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
See ya.